Howdy there, folks. John Pelham again. I've changed locations a little bit today. I'm actually sitting in Pastor Candy's office here at the church with a good friend of mine that I'll introduce here in just a moment. Sunday's sermon by Pastor Justin was the fourth in a series on earth as it is in heaven, and his theme was looking forward. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought about a poem that Pastor Austin wrote some time ago, and I'm going to ask him to do it here in just a moment. But I wanted to set a little bit with a Bible verse, Philippians 3:13 and 14. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken a hold of it. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining forward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Pastor Austin wrote a poem back some time ago. Actually, I may have had a little hand in it, asking him to do it, but it was after he had done a sermon on wondering, Wondering, and I've asked him to do that today. Austin?
Thanks, John. I've often wondered about the sunset, the moment when light is stolen away by the horizon, a gift of watercolor rising from the ocean like an explosion from your own personal volcano. Putting on a 21st century laser light show, shooting hot magma high into the sky, painting clouds with red, orange, and purple colored dye. I wonder what it would look like to a bird flying by, if she hovers in place, giving space to the moment when the sun goes quiet and dormant and the moon takes her throne above the firmament. I've often wondered about the grass, waves of blue-green rising up from the ground, swaying in the breeze without making a sound, rising and falling in rolling motion like the wheels that turn in locomotion, tall and strong, but willing to bend and bow as the wind shows it how. I wonder if we are the same. When we let go of our name and we stop playing the game and we let the wind tell us where to bend and break and bow and fall flat on our butt and laugh like the grass. I've often wondered about the mountains. Perhaps they have not always been so. Tall, that is, stretching up from the lowest crevice, but once upon a time it was simply a flat surface, dependent on the movements of rocks and rains and strong backs with a pickaxe. I wonder if the mountains know how high they are, that they have trespassed in a world not of their own. Or perhaps it is our own dualistic thinking that pits the sky against the ground where misunderstanding is sown, but perhaps the two exist in perfect unity, finding the space to eke out their own reality in the face of assumed duality. I wonder if the mountains teach us about ourselves. I've often wondered, painted pictures in my mind in technicolor, asked questions with questions for answers, but it is a wonder what wonder will do when we let go of our certainty and wonder anew what life could be like if we all stepped back, took a breath, looked at the view, and let the sunset and the grass and the mountains teach us about who we will be. I wonder.
Thank you so much, Austin. I don't know where he comes up with those things, but he does an absolutely beautiful job, and I appreciate it very much. Keep looking forward. Keep looking outward, folks. There's a lot of world out there. Thanks a lot for joining us today. Look forward to being with you next time. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.